I wish to play the game. Hello. Can I help you with something?
Yo, Aris, you up? There's a problem with the company's servers. I can't access my files. Since you're the IT person, could you go in and fix them? There's a new diagnostic program on the main computer that can help you with what files are missing from the servers. The company paid a fortune to have that thing developed. We also just recently switched to Phantom OS 98, so expect some developer build jank in the operating system. Oh, and if you see any suspicious files, just run the antivirus software. It should deal with them, hopefully. I really hope you wrote these down, because I ain't repeating myself. See you at work tomorrow.
Right, what was the point in asking me if I was up? Because I, how under the sun would I pick the phone up if I'm asleep? But never mind. Right then, what do we have down here? What's so deadly and, like deadly biohazard that we need that funny yellow sign there? Right then, anyway, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a video game called, Ben the Binder, I think it's called, which I played for no other reason than it seems to have Clippy in it, that old paperclip thing from the old Microsoft programs that I'm too young to remember. Never mind any of that. I need to look at my paper with P. The diagnostic tool can help with information on missing files. Antiviral tool can help with anything suspicious that's going on. Alright then, can I run? No. No, I suppose as an IT person who spends most of his time sitting down, I suppose it would make more sense that I'm not dreadfully good at that. Alright then, I have a floppy disk. Can I put this in here? Yes, I can. Can I use the computer? Yeah. Oh, the pussycat looks a bit like Bib. Hello, pussycat. What does this do? Phantom antivirus. Do some scans. Scan for those mischievous viruses. Spray some Dettol on them or something. Yeah, threats detected. Hooray! What's this? Diagnosing issues. I wish IT solutions were really this easy. Server 3, missing file, short operations.exe. Also, by short I meant start, and by operations I meant options. But I got the .exe bit right, so whoopty frickin' doodle. Right then, so do I need to find that? Hello, fellow Phantom user. Would you like some help with transferring files? Yes, please. Okay then, let me explain. On the left, you can see your connected external file hard drives. What? This? What do you mean this? I don't know. On the right, you can see the computer's internal hard drive. Oh, wow. Takes me back to an era when things were, hard drives were massive, and file sizes were tiny, but never mind. And by massive, I mean physically massive, not in terms of the actual data storage capacity they had. Open the files from the computer onto the hard drive if you want to paste them to another computer. How does this work? Alright, I want this one. Yes. So that's more like a typewriter than a computer purring away, but alright. Maybe that's what floppy disks sounded like, I honestly cannot remember. Hooray, we did a thing. Okay, so is this like I'm copying files from like a main, like, server onto like a little USB stick, or the ancient equivalent of one, which I'm then going to like take and put into the computer to fix the file. Alright, how do I get away from this? By right-clicking. Can I have this back, please? Yes. What server was it? Server 3, I think they said? Alright. Goodness, this is most unique and interesting and different today. Alright, where's server number 3? Here's server number 3. Let me see if I can pop it in this drive. Here we are. Is this mended? And I'm going to copy this to here. We did it! And now we've solved every single problem that IT has ever enjoyed. Right then. I'll collect my diploma in computerology on my way out of the room, shall I? Alrighty then, I reckon I have succeeded in my life, and now I can go back to bed. I can't leave yet, I still have to fix the servers. What else is wrong with them? You said that it was all fixed. Is there something new on the antivirus? I don't know, but this pussycat is absolutely adorable. No, everything seems to be fine. Alright, anything else that he's doing? That's alright, I've got... Alright. Okay, then once I continue to say no, I just want to say help. Good luck then. Alright, calm down, kid. Everything's gonna be alright. What is there something else I need to do? Did Clippy get depressed when you told him to go away? Server 6 is missing start options. Alright then. Let me remember to put my thing in the thing. Let me remember to take my thing out of the other thing before I put my thing back in the original thing. Hookup culture is very complicated, alright? I need a secretary to help me figure these things out. Ahem. Never mind, let's pretend that this has not gone disastrously and that Ben isn't going to murder me in 5 minutes. Alright, I need my start options and I need to go and put them in server 6, I think it was. I really ought to stop writing this down. Let me get a piece of paper that's actually got a bit of spare and clean space on it. Right then, let's take this and see if we can find number 6. I'm still confused by this symbol. It's so diddly around here, other than possibly getting electrocuted by something. Where's server number 6? Hiding back here? No, this is where they keep server number 1. Which is weird. You'd think if it was number 1 it would be the very best one, but it seems to be the naughty one that's been shoved in a corner. Never mind. Here's number 5, so we can't be far away. You can be far away from a steady frame rate. Don't really know what's going on OBS, but alright. The game didn't have any options. I'm not sure there's a hell of a lot I can do about that. Can we put it in the thing, please? We could put it in the thing if I remember to bring my thing with me. I'm so used to just emailing stuff to people and like sharing links to drives and so forth over the internet that there's it's a rare occasion that I actually have to move things via an external drive, so you'll forgive me for being a modern brat. Right, let me put my thing back in here and see if we can have a better go at this. What are these? Spacelooker.exe. Just a JPEG of Nuka Girl from Fallout 4. Alright then, let me take my thing with me. Anyway, I'm getting slightly better at this. The sun was that? I thought I saw something in the shadows then. I think I'm imagining things. I don't actually know if this is a horror game or not. By the... Oh, it's a map! Sorry, for some bizarre reason. You see these two, these two sort of slightly brown bits that kind of cut in near this kind of corridor thing here. I thought those were eyes for some bizarre reason, and like the bit above it was a forehead, and then there was like a blood streaked face underneath it. I don't quite know why I thought that, but I did. All right, let me pop that back in here. Anything else going on at the moment? Is that the dial-up noise? Tool of Crackadox Eve server 1. Is that the dial-up noise? I do... Oh, you can't say yes again. Oh. What happens if I say... No, really? Think you can handle it? Yeah, probably. Alright. But beware! You don't want to make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, mate. I don't really like you at the minute, but that's alright. Nothing new in that department. Curious. So I think this is going to turn into a horror game for no other reason than this little paperclip is going to be found driven into the roof of my nose eventually. Right then, don't delete.exe. I do kind of wonder what these are. Bug Catcher. Didn't I play a game called Bug Catcher once? It was a weird game where you wander around like a big empty surreal forest whilst you've been given a mission by a tree with a face. You have to catch some bugs, and it's about 17 minutes long, and it's been sitting on my hard drive forever while I try to find something equally weird to partner it up for a shotgun. I think that is Bug Finder. Right then, never mind any of that. Let's put this in here and get to business. Yes, there we are. What's dripping? Why isn't it spelled correctly? Either put an apostrophe on the end or spell it correctly, one or the other. It's kind of amazing to think that computers used to run on such tiny little files. nowadays, you know, I mean, like a single thumbnail for a video is like 5 times the size of one of these programs. It really is quite incredible how things have moved on. Alright then, let's pop this back in here and see if there's any other work that needs doing today. Yeah, isn't that the dial-up nice? We did have dial-up when I was growing up. In fact, we had dial-up until I was about 12, which is a bit worrying. Server 2 is missing input manager. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. No, apparently not. Okay, that does it. What does? I see you don't need my help. No, I don't. Well, you're gonna need some help for what's coming now. I completely agree with you. Yeah, yeah, they didn't run like proper broadband cables to where I live until depressingly late in life. So, yeah, I do remember the dial-up tones, just not dreadfully well. So, you'll forgive me if I'm not wholly sure of what server was that again? Was it server 2? I actually can't remember, and I said I'd write it down and everything. And I didn't like a big derp brain. That looks a bit scary, like someone's going to jump out of there and murder me in a minute. Here's server 2, let's see if it was this one. I hope it was this one. I mean, it doesn't have this file, which would be at least, somewhat indicative of the fact that he's missing it. Well, everything seems to be fine. We're gonna pretend like everything is absolutely fine. These? Oh, these are like big cables, so I thought it was like a handle for some bizarre reason. Never mind, doesn't matter. Let's do some more scanning, do some more diagnosis. My PhD in medicine and everything. Server 2 is missing... Oh. Optimizer Pro and Tool Cracker. Alright. So we want Optimizer Pro. And we also want Tool Cracker. Can I actually fit both of these in? I can't, can I? Because, obviously that's going to sum to 1.66, which is going to be too big for me, so I'm going to have to do this in 2 runs. Oh my giddy old. Nobody has a secondary floppy. There's a joke in there, but I'm not going to make it. There's a joke that's far too obvious and rude. What happens if I try and put it on? Not enough space on device. Well, fiddlesticks and darn everything to hell in a handbasket. Alright, I presume it's done that on purpose, because it wants me to make 2 trips. I doubt that this is randomised. I imagine this is more sensible than that. And it's done that on purpose because it wants to screw with me on the way back. Why am I looking for something in the real world? It's a computer program. It's not going to hurt me. I mean, it probably is. Computer programs can be very... painful. I remember trying to learn Python last year, and that was painful. Right. Never mind. I don't know what that creaky noise was, but it doesn't matter. Everything's going to be fine. Thank you. Hang on, was that there before? I don't remember that being there before. Well, everything seems fine. Apart from the fact that I've left my thing behind. So bad at this, man, alive. It's an appalling memory. Right, where's my thing? Give me my thing, thank you very much. Man alive. You think I can, if I can remember to take my car keys with me, you think I'll be able to remember to bring my discs with I'm sorry. The hell is going on? Scan! Do the scans! Quickly before we get taken over by the blood! Oh, hooray! 6 threats! Man alive! Maybe I should have scanned after Clippy got a bit cross at me. Okay. What was the other one we needed? We needed the Optimizer Pro, didn't we? No, we needed the Tool Cracker. Yes. Because we just got the Optimizer Pro, didn't we? Okay. Everything's going to be fine. We're still probably going to die when he decides to zap a paperclip on my desk in order to make it writhe around with electric charge until it eventually stabs my finger. I still keep thinking that looks like a face. It's not a face, but I keep thinking that it is. What the hell was that? Oh, that was my flashlight. I don't know if you can even see that. Just like down there in the left-hand corner there, there is a flashlight darting around. Right, let's carry on with life. Oh, crying out. Carry on with forgetting how to live life. There we go. Okay, so this does actually progress while you're not looking at it. That's good. That could be useful for like you could set the program going and then you could run away in order to keep away from a bad guy, and then pick it up on like your loop around as you run around the area trying to keep away from some overactive piece of stationery. Right then. Should we see what else is wrong? I do fail to understand why this server is so completely broken. Input manager and don't delete. Can I fit input manager and don't delete on here? Yes, I can. Goodness, isn't that lovely? Yeah, right. Well, that's good. It means we can do both at once. Sorry, hold on. The light was flickering for a second, which was slightly worrisome. And we'll have this one as well, please. Thank you very much. Oh, look, and it goes quicker because it's a small file. Isn't that lovely? Should we do a quick scan, just in case? Just in case. I mean, we haven't seen Clippy in a while. And I'm sorry, mate. I know you've called him a Ben the Binder, whatever under the sun a Binder is. But, there's no getting around it, mate. We're talking about Clippy, and we all know that fact. What was it again? Was it 5? I genuinely can't remember. Let me check server 5 and see if it's got either of these files on it. Here we go. No, it doesn't have either of them, so let's plonk them on and see what goes wrong. Just stop with the creaky doors. What is that noise? It is just like a creaky door or a panel or something being opened, isn't it? Most unpleasant. Most disturbing. I do like that it automatically deletes the files afterwards. That's quite nice. Kind of wish I had some programs that worked like that. That'd be quite quick. That would save me time and effort and would make my life easier. You know what else would make my life easier? If somebody walked in here with a great big stick and hit me over the head for constantly forgetting my floppy. I mean, a lot of people who are plagued with floppy things in their lives would like to forget about them, but it would seem that I am doing that just dreadfully wonderfully, which implies I've got more experience in that than I'd like to. But never mind, we'll completely ignore that subtle undertow and carry on with our day's work. Oh my giddy aunt. Man alive. Who poured blood into my computer screen? Thank you very much. Right, what else is wrong with this infernal place other than everything? Server 6. Don't delete and start options. Right. Write the number 6 down, because I seem to keep forgetting it. Although saying that, I haven't seemed to muck this up yet. Don't delete and start options. Good, and we can fit them both on. Right then, let's stick these in, and we can relax. You know, until the next time that our computer monitor decides to get drowned in strawberry juice. Can I have this, please? Thank you very much. I do like, however, that this game is going for a nice slow burn, in that it's not throwing anything in your face immediately. It's just teasing you a little bit, and I like that. I much prefer that type of game. What the hell? The hell? I think it's accidentally written both on top of each other by accident. Yeah, not wholly sure how that happened. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think that was a bug from me clicking out of the screen while it was working, rather than a symptom of old Benny here. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Margie Jones, we should go away with all of this silliness. This is still an adorable cat. 2 threats, sheesh. Right, what's next on the agenda of mischief? All files authenticated correctly. Isn't that just marvellous? Right then, I'll take my floppy disk and I'll get the hell out of here. You managed to escape the server in one piece. Hooray! The company abruptly closed its doors the next day. Boo! Oh, and that's it. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's the name of the cat. What a nice cat. Oh, okay. Well, there must be a way to die then. There must be a method of dying. Alright, let's have a quick jump cut while I wait for revives to turn up on the computer, which is a weird thing to want to happen, and then we'll see what happens when I die to it. Oh, come on. Don't really have all day. Did I just put bug catch on server 3? Never mind. Doing this for the inevitable moment when something does actually happen. The shame is that I can think of a perfect shotgun half for this, and I can't use it because it's already been used in a different shotgun. An unthemed one, but still. Seriously, didn't we just put bug catcher on here? Yeah, so why are we putting bug catcher on here again? Strangeness. I don't get it. Surely the point is that we're replacing missing files, and the file's literally right there, because I can see it with my face. No, apparently I needed 2 lots of it. Goodness only knows why it needed 2 lots of it, but 2 lots of it needed. Strange game. Excuse me. Oh, finally. Right then, giddy aunt. Took longer than anticipated, but never mind. We have finally encountered a mischief, and now we can see what the alternative ending is if you die. And I can forget to put my phone on silent. Forgive me, for I am stupid and unprofessional, but never mind. We can look at this adorable pussycat that looks as if it would rather enjoy a nice belly rub. And then we can enjoy our computer getting taken over, and then figure out how to transfer 17 bitcoins into a wallet, which always amazes me, the scammers think that the people they're scamming actually know how to do that. But never mind, it doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. Well, it sings some sort of sonnet. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! The lights are going out. It's getting dark. Oh no, there's blood everywhere. And no, I died. Oh well, it's a bit of a... That's not as exciting of an alternative ending as I would have liked. But never mind. That was quite fun. Shame we never actually got to get murdered by Benny the Broken Bellend or whatever under the sun he is. But I like this. It's interesting. It's creative. It seems to kill the frame rate in OBS. I don't know why it's done that, but I apologise if the frame rate there has been terrible. I'm not wholly sure how much there is I can do. But never mind. It's a fun little game and I rather like it, and I hope you did as well. So that was Ben the Binder, I think. Still have no idea what a binder is. We just call them paper clips. But thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. Look after each other, and good night.